7 off 12, I think it was. And yet they could. Just get through to 158. That just illustrates in my mind how well India fought. Deep square and third man, although that will change. East Sodi up, that third man and fine leg will go back. So Southey expects to swing the ball, bowl nice and straight. India run off the ball, every ball, 6 without loss.
जल्दी करो यार, सब लोग रेस्टोरेंट पहुंच गए हैं।
And the man who did most of the damage against him was Shikhar Dhawan. So this will be a battle in the mind as much as it is physically. And a good start for Kugaline.
Well, Shikhar Dhawan has trouble when the ball's swinging, and Trent Boult showing that, even Tim Southey. Scott Kugaline bowls with pace, but he needs to get it to shape back into him, and this one started to.
The world actually believes that Shikhar Dhawan can be bounced out. New Zealand bowlers have employed radically different tactic for him throughout, which should really full. Always full, always try to swing, keep it within the stumps.
That was powerfully struck, and Sharma will try and get back for 2. Yeah, it was a trend about 2 or 3 seasons ago, Akash, where Shikhar Dhawan was having troubles with the short ball and teams were targeting. He was getting out that way. And I remember the talk in one IPL that he'd spent a lot of time working hard on it. And it was a real hole in his game, but I'm not sure that's the case anymore.
It may not be as big a hole anymore, but there is a hole. If you were to see how he responds to or he reacts to a short pitch delivery, it does get it away once in a while, but he also gets out, gets into slightly tricky body positions while playing that shot. The front arm never really extends when he's playing that shot aggressively.
You give him a couple of bounces early, though, then he starts thinking about it. Then you can go full, swing the ball back, attack. Plan A can still be go straight and full, but sometimes by telegraphing or showing another plan of attack, you just take your mind off it.
They also had him caught ramping at third man, but you need the boundary size. Eden Park is not that sort of boundary you can actually go short and want him to ramp it and actually take the catch.
Was dropped off a short ball in Napier, I remember. Tom Latham could not reach out to it.
Part of that too is the modern game, which basically means that you can't just duck and weave. Not with a white ball anymore. And you have to take it on. So you're always going to get out at some stage with the short delivery. It's when it becomes a trend that you have to worry as a batsman.
But that's also one of the reasons, Scotty, that he hasn't cut it in test match cricket overseas. Phenomenal test cricketer at home in Asian conditions. But the moment you travel overseas, the bouncer becomes an issue, the swinging ball becomes an issue. He's become primarily a white ball player.
Pretty good first over as well for Kugelheim. 10 without loss. Lockie Ferguson with the ankle problem. And he can forget about that as Rohit Sharma smashes him over the leg side.
Just a nothing length and 142 Ks, but Rohit Sharma, he just stands nice and still in the swing of the bat. That'll make him feel good. First time, Rohit Sharma's only got double figures against New Zealand once in the last 6 backs in T20. So I'm not sure if he'd be aware of that. Keeps that sort of strike power going. Watch out.
It's caressed now. That's what makes him so difficult to bowl to. And we mentioned earlier too, Akash, it's a ground where you'll get hurt if you don't hit your length. Short ball dispatched. Half volley hit nicely through the covers. Doesn't matter that the last delivery, 152.4 kilometres an hour. Too easy for Rohit Sharma.
Well, pace, bounce, that doesn't trouble Rohit Sharma one bit.
Parried, which will mean just a single. Excellent work from Mitch Santner initially.
Well, Craig, you mentioned that he hasn't scored or he's been in single digits very often against New Zealand, and is he aware? Well, he's wearing a different t-shirt right now. This is not Rohit Sharma's t-shirt. Something to do with the numerology, perhaps. He's got the name taped off, and 59 is not his number.
Oh, maybe it's a sign. Cricketers like going searching, don't they, Akash? You know that superstition or tradition. Time to try something new.
It's not often that the captain of the team doesn't have his name on the back of the t-shirt.
How big a thing is numerology in India?
To each his own. I wouldn't care less. Some would. Virendra Sehwag actually, in the end, he actually said, because his mother was after him all the time, change this number to that number to the other number. He said, I won't have a number at all.
This is in the air, the short ball. Southey's got work to do. That's the short ball attack. Shikhar Dhawan a little lucky.
Initially thought Tim Southey was going to get there, but the timing was better than initially thought. You could see it really skid off. Going to keep going away from Southey and also in between Munro. That's the pace that Ferguson offers, 147. Still been a good over for India.
Good over for India, 21 without loss.
How quickly did he pick that slower one from Kugelheim, Rohit Sharma?
Beautifully bowled. Scott Kugelheim's got a great off-cutter. And I think this is a sign that Rohit Sharma was deceived initially, but to be able to adjust, the fact that it was 108 Ks probably allowed him to do it. But who would try that shot when you're expecting him to be around 140?
And I think he was expecting it short as well. Banged in on a back of a length, and he adjusted, you're right, I think full, but somehow Rohit Sharma has the class to get out of it.
Normally when you get forward, you'll play maybe just try and hold your bat a little bit longer and not get too front out. He's decided to do a sweep. He looks a good touch.
Depending on where that gets him, when you are trying to swing hard, that can be painful.
Rohit is at his best when he's trying to hit down the ground, this time once again dragging the ball towards the onside. Mid-on, mid-off, inside the circle. Kuldeep Yadav is learning the ropes from our camera person. Yuzi Chahal has got his own Chahal TV as well. He interviews all the Indian cricketers, men and women.
Stand and deliver
From Rohit Sharma.
What's so great about the way Rohit Sharma swings is that even though this is back of a length and 140, he can still access with the swing. His backlift's out the first slip, and then he still has access and he can time it. And that is just a home run down the ground.
And inside the park one.
Yeah, fly ball. I thought that deserved a home run.
Even better. That's similar to the first delivery this time. He gets good contact, Rohit Sharma. That's a short boundary.
Walked across a little bit. And a pickup shot over that short fine leg fielder. And these are really short boundaries. Should be a 6 actually, international cricket, but this is how this ground is. Not feeling for the bowler, but then both teams.
What's smart from Rohit Sharma is that, Kuggeleijn's not trying to really hit the stumps. Good pace, good bounce. You just got to use the pace, whether it be over fine leg, third man.
Another pull shot, but Williamson at least has some protection.
What Kuggeleijn's learning, and he learned it in Wellington and learning here, just being able to run in and hit the pitch hard is not enough at times. Rohit Sharma past Shoaib Malik and closing in on Martin Guptill.
He has played only 100 T20Is. He's played 92 of them. A regular. Virat has played only 65.
Without loss.
What does it take to be above all? It's about power that's above all, and luxury that makes you feel above all. The SUV that has it all. Harrier, above all.
Southey. First ball. This pair are getting into their stride.
It started with a slow one. Ferguson got only 1 over. Southey bowled the first and now bowling the 5th. Picked it up nicely.